everybody to the start of the NF journey. Well, how are we looking? We're starting true to my life motto: do the most with what you have. So at the beginning of life, you most likely not have anything or very little. And in order to get somewhere in life, you have to do most. You have to do the most with what you have. So that's exactly what we're doing right here. It's dark outside already. That lamp wouldn't help. So we're going with this setting. Alright. So we have enough moments. The first song is Reality. I've heard it over a year ago a few times, as I've told you in the What is the NF Journey video. What's important to note here is that NF was most likely, or at most, 19 years old when he made this song. So that's something to consider. That's really young. At that age, I'm 23 right now. At 19, I was incredibly lost. So let's see how NF handled those hard times. What does he have to say?
I wish I could leave it all behind me. Go to my own world where no one can find me.
Yeah, that's pretty at face value, you know. Definitely felt it as well. Back then, as a child. Right now, I mean, I have my own room, right? So I think it's pretty neat. But at the beginning of life, at 19, those are some valid feelings. If you're really young or at the start of your journey, I gotta tell you, it's fine, you're going to be alright, but these are going to be heavy times. They're going to be difficult. You'll survive, but you really have to go at it for real. And you will have your doubting moments for years. And it's going to be real tough. You will feel like you will feel like you're dying. I just gotta be honest with you. I did. So just prepare yourselves. When you're at the point, listen to NF songs. Listen to whatever helps you get through those times. In the beginning years, every day you survive is a win.
That's just the way I skate, yeah. That's just the way I skate. I wish I could take parts of my past, hold on to the good and throw the rest in the trash.
Yeah, that's also pretty face value. Good. I wonder how many good times NF had. I would really like to get to know his life a little more. What was good in his childhood, because most of the things would probably be, he would probably label them as trash. But that would be interesting. For me, it was like, I'm 23 right now. Things are starting to get better because I've been at this for years. I've been trying my best, and now I have finally learned a few things. Some things have clicked. So at least I'm doing better, but it's still not even at the beginning right now. So for me, it was like 2 good weeks in those 22 years I had. It's almost nothing. But I wouldn't change it for the world. So I have to tell you, everything that happened to me, I think it should have happened. Now that I'm older, I I I kind of understand, like, if you have an easy life, a comfortable life, you're not learning a lot. You're not growing. You, like, why would you? And for me, I think it was just difficult enough, um, to the point where it got me forward in life. It set me on the path I am today. For NF, it could be far worse. I don't know. He's also accomplished way more. Is there a proportionality, like how much you endure, how much you suffer in the early days, and how good you can make up for it? I don't know, but there will come the day where you flip the script, you turn the tables, and each and every passing year will become better and better. But right now, we are in the moments phase, we are in the beginning, so that's the song we're listening to. That's the vibe we gotta deal with. Let's continue.
That's just the way I skate.
Yeah. Escape is. I did it as well. For me, it was my addiction. Probably a lot of you can relate. At that point, you just. When you want to escape, you basically don't. You're so over your tolerance levels that you don't even care about things you should care about. And you just want things to end. So, yeah, those are difficult times. Let's get through them together.
That's just the way I Have you ever been so broke and frozen and so cold? Emotions are so blown, hoping you won't go back to that war zone.
There it is. He said it. See? You also have to mention that it does sound like an Eminem flow. It's nice, but you can be mad at him. You have to be inspired in some way, and you have to start somewhere. So if you already have, like, someone who did it, um, it's way easier to replicate that and then just go from there. So
Place you don't know. It's hard to go the right way when you're on the wrong.
I don't know what to add right there, because he's just spitting facts right now. It's face value. The right way when you're on the wrong road. I would say, like, I have a feeling for the road that um, I have a feeling for the path I'm going down. So if you are true to yourself and you make the right decisions, because you know the right decisions deep down, if you search, you know, you can find the answer. You can always find the answer, and do the right things. Only then will you get closer to where you want to be, the right road. In the beginning, to be fair, at 19, you don't even know. Like, it's so confusing. You are over your childhood. You get thrown into the cold, deep waters of adulthood. Suddenly, you are looked at um, looked at differently. People ask, why don't you have a job? Why? You don't even know where to start. So it's going to be, again, a few really confusing years. And you might feel you're on the wrong road, although you are making the right decisions. What's the trick? What's the how to get through it? Just keep making the right decisions. Don't ever give up. Everything will fall in place with time.
Feel like you're so low, you're about to explode, and you do anything to get back, but you let go. Stuck in upset mode, cause you can't seem to figure this out. Living without a reason to live, thinking I'm.
Yeah, he's describing rock bottom there. I have nothing that you will hit rock bottom many times. You'll get over it. Just keep at it. Stay true to yourselves.
About what you should have done, things that you could have changed, or maybe if you had, then things wouldn't be this way, and you wouldn't feel this pain. But that's too easy now, isn't it? Wishing that you could go back and things would be.
Yeah, it's when you made the bad decisions, because when you're in that struggling mindset, when you're at the rock bottom, as I said, when you don't care anymore, you just want to get over with, it's easier to make the wrong choices. The hardest choice is probably the right choice. That's also an indicator. But in the beginning years, or just general in life, you can't always make those decisions, and that's how regret spawns in your life, which you don't want. You don't want regret. Again, you have to search within you, and I hope music or my words help in some way.
Different, got a time machine up in your mind, wishing you could push a button in your life for the wine, but that's not how it happens. You can hope and imagine, instead of looking forward, a lot of us looking backward, saying I wish that I could leave it all behind me, go to my own world where no one can find me.
Yeah, what he described right there is when you're young, you're confused, and you made some bad decisions, and you get stuck up in the past. Well, what could I've done better? Because right now I'm suffering because of that even more. As I said, it's going to be insanely difficult. What you have to kind of reach in your mind is a place where you, or just what is it? A mind state where you can tune out the noise, see the right road, make the right decision, and just go through with it, like ignoring everything bad around you. Because in the grand picture, they don't matter. The bad things that you didn't cause, because if you cause it, well, that's different. But that you didn't cause, they don't matter. They don't matter. You have to be like a logical machine a little bit, where you just go, okay, I feel horrible. These things have happened. It's a big problem. I'm stressed out. I'm feeling insanely bad, but I still have to do the right thing. And one day I can look back at these things calm and relaxed and proud of myself because I still did the right thing. That's it. Sorry you have to go through these times. It's just how life is.
This is just the way I skate, yeah. This is just the way I skate. And I wish I could take parts of my past, hold on to the good and throw the rest in the trash. This is just the way I skate, yeah. This is just the way I skate. You have been so lost, I feel like your hope's gone.
Yep.
I know you need to let go of some things, but you hold on.
Yep.
Hoping and wishing that some things will be different. See you screaming your room.
Okay. Let's talk about wishing things. Is wishing things, wishing for something to be like different than what's reality worth it? No, it's not real life. Wishing doesn't help at all. Wishing is an unnecessary thing your mind does, your feelings do, that even worsen your mood because you just fantasize about this better situation if you wished that things would be different, and in contrast to reality that you're literally living, it makes everything even darker in comparison, in contrast. So wishing is a thing I heavily recommend stopping, like cutting it out of your vocabulary, out of your mind. You don't wish for things, you only deal in reality.
Feel like nobody's listening. You're mad so you scream louder. Things that you're not proud of. Wishing you knew a way to escape, but you don't know how. The heck are you supposed to cope with something you can't let go? You get emotional, wonder if you'll ever know. Your pain, you get lost in it. Wishing back lost minutes. Your anger's involved in it, so you get engulfed in this pain that you come to hate. Wishing you could.
Yeah, and what's making it even more difficult and more insane to just even go through it, you are alone. You go through these things completely alone. Well, I hope you don't. When we're doing this together, kind of, and NF did it as well with his songs. So maybe you're not completely alone, but mostly you are, sorry. Yeah, what's worse is these things have like a cascading effect. Is it cascading? When one thing leads to another, I hope. So when you start to, well, when you start to feel something bad, let's just say something bad happened, your mood and feelings start to kick in, and one thing leads to another, and this causes you to sink further and further and further. This is something you have to avoid. You have to stop at the feelings. When you know, okay, some unlucky bad thing happened, you have to go, oh, alright, we have to find another way then. We have to do something. You can't go and be sad and then angry and go through the stages of grief and everything. I mean, NF did, yeah, that's a good argument. he's all about feelings. He went through everything with his feelings. I mean, I did too, but I don't think uh, to the extent that NF did. So, in comparison, he was way more in his feelings, he's way more involved with his feelings. He sat in the storm of his feelings for years and made some notes how he could maybe describe them. I didn't, I don't. I try to find another way. So I wouldn't recommend the feelings route. Okay? It's like it's NF's thing. It's like for smoking weed for Snoop Dogg. Like that's what made him famous. You're okay. I'm not saying feelings got NF famous, but that's his thing basically. Like you get what I mean. So what makes Snoop Dogg is smoking weed. Smoking weed isn't going to make you anything. It won't get you anywhere. Snoop Dogg is a special case, and I would say, right now, I would say NF is a special case with his feelings as well. Yeah.
Escape, but you don't know where to run. Sweating all on your face. Look at me losing control. I just don't know where to go. I'm getting lost in the mode. Man, look at me, whoa. Yeah, I think it's time for me to escape. Time to relate. Follow me as I put this pen to this page. I wish that I could leave it all behind me. Go to my own world where no one can.
You hear the passion and aggression through his voice. I love it.
Me. This is just the way I skate, yeah. This is just the way I skate. And I wish that I could take parts of my past. Hold on to the
Don't wish, it's going to make it worse.
good and throw the rest in the trash. This is just the way I skate, yeah. This is just the way I skate, yeah. I'm so sick of feeling like I don't have a clue what I'm doing.
Oh, that was really nice. That was the best part of the song. That's just, sorry, you're young, you don't know what you do, what things are. Everything is new. You're naive. It's just being young. Sorry, nothing you can do about it. As you go through the years, you learn more and more. Again, learning is not a negative thing as in school. Learning is what gets you forward in life. If you don't learn, you get stuck in life. You should learn. And you will. And you will be alright. Just stay at it.
Like I don't have a clue what I'm doing. Yeah. And I'm so sick of feeling like I don't have a clue where I'm going. Like I don't have a clue where I'm going. Yeah. See, all of us need a place where we can go escape, get away from the pain, be ourselves and just run away. But where are we running to? This rain you've been running through starting to get harder and it's starting to bother.
Yeah, I think he is right, and I would just call that place your home. Obviously, when you're young, and even when you're a child, his experience with his family and with mine, even your own room in your family's house doesn't help. You can't escape there, or you can escape, but in a wrong way, like with addictions. But once you have your own place, that definitely helps. So, and I know it's difficult to get your own place, I got my own place. I have one room again at 23 years old. I don't know what to tell you. It's just going through the years and not giving up. Going through the tough times and learn to sit in it, do the right things, and you'll come out on the other side, on the positive side. That's it. Sorry.
Some of us get depressed, some of us go to music, some of us get stressed, others just push through it, so I'm gonna push through this now.
There it is. I mean, I told you you can go to NF's music, so you won't be that alone. It helps a little bit. When you're at rock bottom, there is what I told you. If you really want to make the moves, make progress, go down the right path, you gotta push through it. There's no other way around. You gotta push through it. And that's what we're doing here. Alright.
Get lost in this escape and get lost in it. Get ready, we've all said it. I wish that I could leave
Don't wish.
it all behind me. Go to my own world where no one can find me. This is just the way I skate, yeah. This is just the way I skate. And I wish that I could take parts of my past, hold on to the good and throw the rest in the trash. This is just the way I skate, yeah. This is just the way I skate, yeah.
When you come out the other end, you will not be thinking about those bad times. But I already told you that. You are going to be actually content that you got what you got. You needed that. It's part of life. You needed those hard years. You need to go through those things in order to learn and become the person you are going to become. I'm gonna just let it run through. Yeah, that's a nice song. Like at 19, that's a great song. Alright, this was a great start. We cleared up some important concepts and hopefully you got a glimpse into the future, how things are going to go. And now have fun with me listening to the song. Sped up, possibly without music, but it's just for fun, alright? Later.